Welcome back, guys. This is episode 6 of Lumberjack Cowboys. Today, our drink of choice. Just pulled out something a little bit more different from the fridge. We have citrus punch Trulies.
I've never even tried a Truly at all.
Any of them?
None of them.
What about like seltzers? Like all of them? Like the.
None of them. Nothing.
Nothing.
So you've never had a White Claw?
Nope.
No.
No White Claw.
I don't think I've ever had a White Claw either, but I've had seltzers.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
But Truly's they have what, lemonades and iced teas too, or some shit like that, right?
I've tried.
This is supposed to be like the punch pack.
Which was the one where the guy like smacked the other guy in the head with the
Twisted Tea.
Yeah, I tried those. Are good.
Yeah, Twisted Tea.
Those are really fucking good. Those are really fucking good.
Yeah, no, but yeah, we're gonna try the Trulies and citrus punch. All right. Yeah. What if I just don't like it?
It doesn't smell too bad.
You like it? You can't go wrong with like. That's the thing about seltzers. Like that's why they call them like girl drinks. Like they're always sweet.
They're
and
gonna
good,
be sweet.
You know?
You're gonna have a flavor to it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
It's a little too sweet for my liking.
Like even if it's not your thing, like if there's these other parties, like it's a nice like go to.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't see myself drinking these.
Well, no, like if you like to go into the corner store and be like, that's what I want to
That's
drink.
what I want.
No.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's like the chicken tenders at restaurants.
They're always gonna be there. You don't have to order, but they're there. Just
you don't
in
gotta
case.
get them. You just know that's your nice self.
No, like,
self
I'm saying, if I'm at a party and this is the only thing they have, I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking. I don't have to.
Honestly,
like,
if this is
give me
all they have at
water.
a party, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna get fucked up pretty quick because I'll down these.
Oh, it's not
Are
that
these
serious.
all seltzers though?
Huh?
Are these like are they the same type of like thing?
Alcohol percentage, you mean? Or
No, like are they like the same like? Because doesn't taste like a Smirnoff.
A Smirnoff isn't a seltzer.
Well, seltzer, I think like the way that I categorize it, it's like if it was a mineral water, but it just has alcohol.
And it's alcoholic, yeah.
I don't like mineral water.
Yeah, that's fine.
But there are honestly, this seltzer isn't that much. There are other ones that are really carbonated, and you can really
I
tell.
don't like it. I don't like it.
I could drink mineral water for days, man.
Yeah.
If it just I think it was like last week. I got off of work really late, and it's well, I can't say it's a habit or it's like tradition, but after a long day you just want a beer, right?
Right.
Sure.
It may or may not be for a drive home in city congestion and traffic, but a beer is nice, right?
Right.
That day was so fucking hot. I completely skipped over the beer. Like I walked into the
You
gas
talking about last
station. Yeah, I walked into the gas station and I saw them, like all the tall boys. You know, they had like anything, like your domestic, your imports, you know, or your
little
Corona
craft beers.
Familiares.
Yeah.
You know, and the caguamas. I completely skipped over the beer and instead I settled on a mineral water. And then in case that wasn't enough, I also got like a Pedialyte.
Yeah. Pedialytes you can never miss.
Suero.
I don't understand mineral water though. That's the same thing as sparkling water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume so. Yeah.
I think they have. Well, honestly, I think they have a different like carbonation levels in them.
Wait. So is this like a LaCroix just alcoholic?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't like LaCroix.
Well, I've never had those.
I've never had LaCroix, but I've had
The
like
only
Tampico.
mineral waters that I've had are like the basic ones, like Topo Chico.
Yeah, like I don't understand mineral water. Just drink water.
I don't know. People just like the
You've
carbonation, bro.
Well,
They
you
drink
could-
a soda.
Maybe they don't want all the excess sugar in it.
Then
Yeah.
drink a water.
But what if they want the carbonation?
Yeah. Nah, I'll have a mineral water like after eating, like whenever I just want to like.
Chick
Burp,
burp.
yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what my parents do.
Nah,
You can't do it.
this ain't it, Chief. This
Mineral
ain't
waters are really like one of the, like a key ingredient like in Mexican palomas.
it. I don't drink palomas. I drink tequila and squirt. So, all right. So what do we got today for Florida man?
Florida man, we have two different things going on in Florida man today on June 21st. First, Florida man pulled a gun on chef's daughter at Starbucks.
Wait.
Okay, I have two different Florida mans. First Florida man pulled a gun out on the chef at daughter Starbucks. So his daughter has a Starbucks and he pulled.
No. I'm not even.
Well, then what?
Starbucks has a barista.
A chef?
Article says chef. I'm pretty sure the baker in the back is making all the sweets. I don't really
The
know.
one that makes like the impossible. What are they called? The impossible.
Wait, they have,
They have like croissants and stuff that they serve.
don't they just throw in the in the microwave?
I've never been inside of Starbucks to order anything other than coffee, and even then, I don't even order it.
They have one breakfast sandwich really good.
Okay,
It's called the
okay.
impossible something.
I go to Starbucks, but I've never had a coffee at Starbucks. I get hot chocolate. That's it.
That's fair.
I've seen like the croissants and stuff, but
Yeah, when someone makes them, I would think, unless they get them.
All right, whatever. Keep
Anyway,
going,
he
keep going.
pulled the gun out on chef's daughter at Starbucks, because they forgot to put cream cheese along his bagel, according to Miami police. And
Wait. His daughter works there, or he
Yeah.
was with his. So he put a gun on his daughter.
On chef's daughter.
on chef's daughter.
Huh? The chef's daughter was there. They work together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't say all that. It literally start of the article says a Florida man pulled a gun on the chef's daughter at Starbucks.
Okay.
All right, and
For not having
for not putting cream cheese along his bagel, and he pulled the gun out. Traumatized 23-year-old girl, and she said that she was afraid that he was gonna shoot her for not giving him his cream cheese.
I was about to ask you where was this, but no, it's Florida. It's Florida, man.
It's Florida, of course. And and the altercation didn't escalate after the gun was pulled. The man simply walked away, and a report was made. So next
For a
time,
bagel.
don't fuck up his cream cheese, dude.
Is that like the definition of the waking up on the wrong side of the bed?
I would think it's just
Nah, because he's already walked.
he's been up,
He drove. He walked.
but now
Exactly, but he woke up like that's how his day started off.
maybe the first thing on his mind was like, I want a cream cheese bagel, and he just
He got a bagel. No cream.
no
cheese.
cream cheese. But in our second Florida man, this one is. I don't know. This one goes out to the music industry. If you guys are a fan of an artist who's now passed away, you might recognize this. In June 21st, 2018, Broward County officials say that they arrested a man.
That was today. It happened. The whole thing happened today.
Yes, I think it was today because I think he got arrested the same day that it happened. But I can double check later. Dedrick Devonshee Williams, 22 at the time, was arrested at 7 o'clock by Broward County police officers for the alleged shooting and death of rapper Xxxtentacion. I don't know if you guys have heard, but he was shot and killed after leaving a motorcycle auto dealership, whatever. And they tried to take him for whatever money he had on him, and they shot him dead in his car. And he was only 20 years old at the time, so very unfortunate. He was very young, honestly, pretty good talent musically.
For on that day, I was at work, and when he got shot and killed, I got the notification on Twitter on my phone.
Yeah.
And I showed my supervisor. He's like, "Damn." He's like, "You want to go home?" I was like, "Nah." What the fuck?
He's like X's dad, bro. Go ahead and clock out for me. Like, go mourn. Go play that shit in your car.
Dude, that's crazy.
And
That was 3 years, 2 years,
4 years ago
4
now.
years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
It doesn't say anything about his shooter, if he's still in jail or anything like that.
Well,
yeah.
he killed someone.
Well, yeah, of course he killed somebody, but the law will just be like, yeah, you're good to go sometimes.
Did you send me? I think I sent you a TikTok where a guy was drunk driving. He did a hit and run on a one vehicle, and then another hit and run and bodily damage to a person.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Dude, it was like 3 different hit and runs, and then he
his-
injured 2 people.
And his lawyer got it dismissed.
How the
Dismissed.
fuck? Was he, wait. First one, was he white?
no.
What? He's not,
Bro, he was Mexican.
I need his
Bro, he
lawyer.
couldn't
You
speak
know what?
English. He couldn't speak
I need his lawyer.
Because I'm telling you, like his lawyer, like he was explaining the whole accounts, everything, like a hit and run, bodily damage. We got it dismissed with the no felony hit and run, just
No misdemeanor only?
just hit and run, regular
regular hit and run,
without bodily
No
harm.
DUI, nothing.
And then he was like still explaining it was alleged that he did this, and then the guy was just like there, like standing. And
He's like, "It's time to
and then
party,
he
time
was
to
like, "What do
celebrate."
you? How are you?" He's like, Very happy.
He's like,
Very
yes.
happy. He's like, time to celebrate. No, like yes.
Yes.
Celebrate una cervezas.
Oh my
Dude, it was
god, that is insane.
No, but yeah, talking about like.
Bro, and the whole comment section was like, this man's freeing criminals.
I need that lawyer for real.
Talking about criminal activities. I don't know like the statute of limitations on.
When does the statute of limitations end? I don't know.
It varies for everything.
It varies for everything. Okay.
What about?
Bro, so for like murder, there's like they could always get you.
So it just basically until if you committed murder until you die, basically.
Okay, I didn't do
Yeah.
murder.
Okay.
I didn't do murder.
Yeah. Assault is like 7 or 10 years, something like
I
that.
didn't do assault either, and it's been more than 10 years. So I'm guessing since I didn't assault anybody. Okay, so look
We can search it out. Let me know what you did.
He
Okay.
said it's alleged,
on violations of state
and it all varies by state.
State,
That's Texas that I was talking about.
Is it like state items? Like, you know how Texas has like the Texas nut is like the walnut or the pecan or whatever the fuck,
Something like that.
and like the state bird is the mockingbird.
Yeah, what about it?
Our
So
state
what's
birds.
the statute of limitations on like violating like
So
state,
state property or something like that.
what is that, like state animals?
You mean I know what you're talking about.
So like, cause you can't. There. What's the
For-
Texas flower? The blue bonnet or whatever. You,
Yeah,
you
that
can't.
other
You,
poinsettia.
yeah, you can't pick those off of the side of the highway or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah,
That's something like what you're talking about, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I get you now. Well, let me just look up that one specifically.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Look that one up and then. Okay.
What would be the word for that? What do
I
they
don't
call
know,
them?
like,
Texas state
symbols? State symbols. Is it state symbols?
I think it would be.
Okay, hold on.
Is it state symbols?
There's a rumor going around Texas that let me start over. There's a rumor that it's illegal to pick the blue bonnets in
Right.
Texas.
What about pissing on them?
There is no law, according to this article right here, that prohibits you picking blue bonnets in Texas, according to the Texas Department of Public Safety. And this is an article from this year of March.
Okay, so I'm good. That happened. I was like, what? 4? I was at a music festival, and there was a very long line to the porta potties, and I really needed to use the restroom. So I saw people going to the back of porta potties and peeing on the wildflowers that were back there, and there were a bunch of blue bonnets. So I pissed back there. Oh, I guess it was public indecency then.
Did you take a piss out in public?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, that's public indecency. That's not.
But I was 4.
It's still public indecency
Why? What's the statute of limitations
for a
on
4-year-old though.
Hey, the cops went out there and I just started running. Yeah.
But no, there you
All
could.
right, what about mockingbirds on let's say someone happened to shoot one or 2 or 5. Yeah, the mockingbird.
Because Texas, their bird, right?
It's the mockingbird, right?
I don't know Texas is state bird. I can't.
Nothing. All right. Well,
It all just says like national parks and like United States and stuff. It doesn't have anything specific for Texas. But I'm pretty sure there is like you could probably get in trouble.
happened like 10. No, it happened way more than 10 years ago.
No, but you can. There are certain things
Even
that are
then, the
protected by
statute
the state.
limitations on stuff like that is gonna be like very minimum. Like that's really.
All right, cool. Okay, allegedly, I had a BB gun. Well, it wasn't my BB gun. I got a hold of a BB gun allegedly, and you know how where you ever see birds and stuff, you start shooting them and shit.
And they just blow up sometimes.
Nah,
Oh.
they don't blow up.
Not
Like
with a
pigeons,
BB. Not
pigeons-
with a BB gun.
Not with a
pigeons don't
BB
blow up. Pigeons, it takes like 3 or 4 shots to kill them.
Pigeons are.
Yeah. So I killed a few mockingbirds, and then I'm pretty sure there's still bird in my backyard allegedly. Also talking about animals.
You can find like DNA strains like seeping through the soils and.
Yeah.
So not only was it like killing a state animal, it was also felony possession of a weapon that
It's not even a BB gun. Is a BB gun.
I know what is because he said it wasn't his. So he
Oh, so it's someone else's. And you just happen to have it in your
it's not
possession,
under
yeah.
his name.
Did y'all ever like have weird animals as pets?
A guinea pig?
I don't know. If
That's the weirdest thing I've ever had.
I had a rabbit, a little pet rabbit that I got a.
I didn't. My brother.
Well, I think he was. Well, rabbit's wild, right?
They can be. Can you
Yeah.
tame a wild rabbit? I've never seen anyone just go out there, grab one, and tame it.
No, because I got him off of a job site,
I just like
and I had him. I had him in a little cage, and we went out of town, and we came back, and then I had like obviously I hadn't seen him in a while, right?
Right.
And like I still had fun like taking him out and taking him in the house where he could run around.
Yeah.
But at least I know he wouldn't like be able to get out anywhere, right? So I get to the cage and the cage is empty. So I'm like, oh, did you guys take him out? Like, is he inside the house already? They're like, oh, he died. And I was like, what happened to him? It's like there was a thunderstorm.
Oh, he probably had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little animals, rodents and stuff like that, if they get scared or too excited sometimes, their heart just can't handle it. Like a
Yeah.
hamster, you ever seen how hamsters die? If you're playing with like a hamster and it gets too excited and it'll just boom, roll over and die.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it happen before. So my sister has pet birds, and when it gets cold, my mom brings them inside.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
But she puts them right in front of my door. So whenever I leave the door, I kick it because I can't see shit when I get out. So it's just doom, and all you hear is a bunch of wings flapping, and everything calms down. I go to bed in the morning. I get back up, 3 birds are dead. I'm like, ah.
Yo, that is.
No, but that's not a weird animal I'm talking about. Even though my sister's like a bird whisperer, whatever the fuck. Have y'all? When's the last time y'all seen a butterfly? Like without going to the fucking butterfly.
To the
Hold on, pause the
Natural
word.
Science.
Yeah.
The
I
museum.
saw one like last week.
You said a butterfly
Yeah.
right here.
Oh my god.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
it wasn't by choice. It was literally random. It's
Okay.
It is what it is. Hold on, before you keep going. It turns out it is illegal to kill the mockingbird in Texas. It can result in a misdemeanor, a hefty fine, and/or prison time.
Well, allegedly it happened, or not.
Now let's find out what the statute of limitations are.
Alright, go ahead. Keep searching it up. No, so as a kid, I would always see butterflies and caterpillars and everything like that, right? So I would always find them on the ground or on leaves and stuff, and I would get like one of my dad's beer boxes, right?
Did you keep them in there or what?
Bruh, I taped it, like I put like, it was like 14 different types of caterpillars, like different colors and everything. Taped it up, poked some holes in it, and then I was like, damn, I put like tree branches in there, grass, leaves, everything in there. Like they would eat the grass and stuff, but I never got to see them turn into butterflies because they all died, all of them. I think it was probably because it was too hot or something.
Yeah, the cardboard box doesn't
He
seem
was
like
trying
the
to see
right.
the cycle of life, like it unfold before his eyes. Like, right
You guys
before-
never did that in elementary
Metamorphosis and
school?
stuff.
Like, you guys ever did that? Like, got your own caterpillars and then
For school?
watched them? Yeah.
No.
For real? In my old school in elementary, 2nd grade specifically, we're learning about the metamorphosis of a butterfly, and we got our own caterpillars. We fed them. We watched them form into
colder up
cocoons.
there.
Yeah, no shit. It's colder up there.
You can't keep caterpillars down here.
There's butterflies out here, so apparently you can.
But no, I mean, I guess. Oh well.
Wait, what do you mean it's too hot down here? Butterflies can live down. If monarch butterflies literally migrate to Mexico during like the summertime, or after they're born at a certain time of the year. And you're telling me it's too hot
winter
here?
time. It's the opposite. It's to
Or-
avoid the cold.
It's to
Those
avoid
are
the cold.
birds.
Those are birds.
No, but the monarch butterflies migrate because of the heat.
They migrate from. It's a long time ago.
It's the opposite.
Is it the
because
opposite?
they're only going where it's hotter, like closer to the equator.
I don't know.
I know that butterflies use the sun to get color on their wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a topic right here.
All I know, we're overdue for the Museum of Natural Science visit. I've seen butterflies out, but I just haven't seen them in
Natural
person.
science. Where I've been to.
It's
the
right next
kids
to.
museum.
It's right in
it's
that
in
same
the
area.
museum. It's where all the
all those
museums
museums
are.
are literally like within like a block radius
Right
of
by
each
the
other.
park.
I think isn't
Herman
it free
Park.
on Thursdays?
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
It's the art museum's free on Thursdays too. I used to go to the art museum a lot.
What am I doing Thursday?
Honestly, I used to get
I might be able to go on Thursday.
I used to-
I haven't been to the museum in a long time.
I used to get fucked up and go to the museum.
Like, not.
Yeah, that's
up-
badass.
not-
I never thought about that.
I used to get
A
like
different kind of fucked up.
I used to get. Let's put it like this. I used to look at the art for more time than you're supposed to.
Oh, you used to shoot up.
Man. Nah. Just by the way, no, we don't condone the use of hard drugs, and no one here also uses hard drugs. But
Damn, that's
If
badass.
we
I never
did-
thought about it like that.
Hey, that's
So they
dangerous as
actually,
fuck.
I saw. I don't know how often they do it. I think right now, whenever I saw it, that they had only recently started doing it again after like the pandemic. That they have a party night, like in the Museum of Natural Science.
They get shit faced.
Yeah, it's called damn, I forgot what the actual thing is. It was something with elixir.
Yo, I think my friend sent me a link to that because I think they wanted to do it because you spend the night and they have drinks. And
Well, I
stuff.
don't know if you spend the night, but
I
I
think
just know it's on
like
on a
it's an
Friday
event.
night.
Yeah, it's an
and
event.
then it's from like 8 to like 12 or something like that.
When we're doing it.
No, I think it's a one-time thing.
think it was-
yeah, it's not like a
Once a
week.
year?
I don't know, but I seen because of a mutual friend, they uploaded it on their story, and
Yeah.
and you just see like a bunch of people like around like the T-Rex, like
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
that dangerous as fuck?
No. Okay, so I have it right here. Bruisology Beer Fest, Houston Museum of Natural Science, July 23rd, 2022. That's next month.
no, that's different. That's Beer Fest.
That's close
the
enough.
one I'm calling. See if you can look it up. Museum of Natural Science Elixir Night, something like
Elixir
that.
night. Are you having potions and stuff? You summoning
Oh,
wizards?
I guess they're using like the scientific term or something, but that's
An
what it is.
elixir. Where's the wizard at with the fucking? What are those things called? The pots they use.
Oh, man.
The cauldrons.
There we
Hey,
go.
can you give me a water, bro?
You really
We'll
not?
take a break. We'll take a break.
I only have mineral water.
God damn it. Do you have Capri Suns?
Yeah.
All right, we're back. And, yeah, we had to switch. Well, I had to switch it up a little bit because I wasn't feeling it.
Was not fucking with it.
But now, to get into my topic now, you know, y'all watch The Office, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know when what the fuck's his name?
When Jim turned into an Asian man.
No. Dwight. When Dwight, he was he found the blunt, and he was like interviewing everybody. And then Creed told the.
He's like
told
Northern
him
Lights
exactly what it
cannabis.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
he's like,
he's
no.
like, what's this?
It's like Northern Lights
He's like,
Indica
this is
cannabis.
Northern Lights Cannabis Indica, and then he sighs and he's like,
No, it's marijuana.
Okay, well, that happened to me one time. For this group I was in at A&M, I had to go to a multicultural festival for like 30 minutes, and then I could leave. Right. So I went straight to the Mexican one.
Okay.
Right? And they had this thing that was like, if you could guess what like 4 out of 5 of these things are, you get this many tokens, and with these tokens you get face paint. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I went up to the thing. I saw the pictures. I was like, oh, okay, these are chilaquiles. This is tequila. This is a cactus. And then it was a picture of a man. And I was like, oh, that's Enrique Peña Nieto. And they're like, no, it's the president.
Oh my God.
They're like, I was like, well, I mean, that's the president's name.
That's his name.
They're like, I'm sorry, you didn't get it. I'm like, what? Like, I know it's the president, but I told you who it is. And they're like, okay, here you go. And then I got the Mike Tyson tattoo face paint on my face.
You should have. Those are some fake Mexicans. You should have shit on him for it,
should
dude.
have gone to the tattoo.
Should have shit on him for it.
You should have gone to the tattoo shop after and getting the real one.
Nah, and they were
Like,
like,
go ahead and trace over this for me.
Yeah.
there were them no Sabo kids too. You could tell they were like,
Damn.
but I mean, I guess, I mean, I was.
Yo
Like,
no,
I was so
yo no
excited.
hablo el español.
I should have talked to him in Spanish too, right? With my
You
fucking-
should have.
Damn. You know, our accent translates to like redneck American accent,
Whose accent?
like ours.
Which one?
Our Texas accent?
No, our Spanish accent.
Oh.
You think
gonna
so?
say-
Yes.
For real?
Does it?
Yes.
Well, I've never.
Yes.
I've
If you
never.
go to-
Okay, no. I think he has a point because I used to work at the airport and it was in the international what do you call it? The terminal. I used to get flights from Mexico and all that stuff, or in Spain. Hearing them talk Spanish, like business Spanish is what I call it. It sounds so fucking different from the Spanish that we speak at home or like
Dude,
amongst
just
your
with
friends.
my cousins, they don't talk like us.
I don't know. I've never really like.
And then you got the
much
Mexico
of a-
City Spanish.
O sea,
Yeah. Damn.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I get Mexico Spanish. Right?
Yeah, but
Mexico
it's
Spanish
still-
is different. Like when the have y'all ever heard of Critical Mass? I know I've told you about it, right?
Yeah.
it sounds familiar, but
It's every last Friday of the month. People get together in downtown at a spot to ride bikes.
okay, yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Like
yeah.
10 miles one way, you stop at the halfway mark, you chill there for like an hour. Or
Yeah.
something like along those lines, right? And then you ride back. It's always a different route, always to different parts of the city. Well, this last one that I did, I ended up riding next to these two girls that were talking, and immediately right away, you could tell that they weren't from here. Like, I don't know how they found out about it or what, but they're like, their Spanish was like...
Houston's a melting pot, so you never know where people are coming from.
Their Spanish was like Spain Spanish.
You can tell when it's from Spain because their T's, they start using the S and stuff. Their tongue or whatever they do.
Remember how we were at the Astros game, but we got there differently, but we were at the same game?
Oh, yeah.
So
we just happen to be like in the same stage. If anything, we could probably like point like an imaginary line, and we're like directly across from each other on the other side.
I was front row first base. He was like completely other side, like on the outfield.
Like right above where they had like the scoreboard.
Okay,
like the old school scoreboard where they tally.
I get you.
So,
I think they call those like the Crawford boxes.
The Crawford, something like that. Someone's always back there moving shit.
Yeah.
So there was these two girls that they apparently they snuck into that spot, right? And they got on FaceTime with their friends, and they started talking like, no mames, güey. Háblale a Charlie y dile que estoy aquí, güey. Ni checaron mi boleto. I was like, what the fuck?
This sounds like
and when they were chopped,
an episode of Rosa de Guadalupe, bro.
Or Vecino. Have you seen Vecino?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, and we don't talk like that at all.
No. We went to a concert, and we got there early, VIP tickets, whatever, got in there. And we ended up getting stuck next to a couple. I'm pretty sure they're from Spain. I'm just assuming, but the girl and the guy were talking the entire time they were talking before the show, Spanish, back and forth, not a word in English, not a single word. I'm like, look it, they're probably just a fan of Caliucci's. I don't know, who knows. First artist comes out, Vince Staples, killing it, and I don't hear her. She's probably singing along, enjoying herself, whatever. A certain song, Blue Suede, comes on, and I hear her rapping it word for word, and I'm not talking about. It's like a da 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 da. Kind of like cadence. It is like word. Like it is a bar for bar. She's going harder than anyone else there. And then as soon as the song ends, o sea, eso estaba bien chido, ¿no?
What the fuck?
And I'm talking about like this song is like her rapping word for word. It's dumbfounding to me.
Speaking of tourism.
Wait, so now that you mentioned that so whenever we're out and about and we end up like talking Spanish to each other, like people obviously that are from Mexico or are from like Europe, do they like turn and think we're speaking like rednecks or something?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Like honestly, man, you will never catch me speaking Spanish out in public again.
For real,
bro. I mean, if we're looking
yes.
I mean, just because I've never thought about the way that I talk to come off like that, right?
Like, you know how my cousins talk, right? They're like, we think it's annoying, but that's the formal way of talking. I mean, it's like
I would say that doesn't sound formal.
It's like the Valley girls.
The formal would be like the business Spanish.
Yeah. But not like us. We talk like rednecks.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy because most of the people whom I talk to in Spanish also talk the same way I do in Spanish.
Yeah.
So
we're rednecks.
Are we rednecks or are we the majority? Are rednecks the majority?
What I'm saying. I've never.
Because if it's the majority, it should be the right way. It should be considered the right way.
I don't know. The thing is, there's a bunch of people in Mexico.
There's a lot, and it's not just people from Mexico.
It's like saying that there's a right way to like speak English here, like in the U.S.
Have you ever been to the East Coast?
Well,
like, you
the
can't
US
compare like the East. No. But I'm not saying like the language wise.
Hey, you're fucking walking here.
I mean accent wise,
You ever heard Baltimore?
Like Brooklyn, like fucking New York.
Hey, Maro. No, but
you never. Y'all haven't seen that one guy on TV. He's like, hey, let me get a grilled cheese the Aki way. He's like, sure.
First, we put the meat on the grill.
Yeah.
No, but Baltimore.
Like, can't forget the bev. Never.
Then Baltimore, if you ever hear them talk, they'll instead of saying Tuesday, they'll say Tew. Like they'll pronounce the U, like emphasis, like a British person. Tuesday. What are you talking about? So it's almost like if they're speaking like.
What even is there in Baltimore?
The Ravens, Maryland. There's
one
nothing
of
in
the
Baltimore.
original 13 colonies. Right along the coast.
And it also the show, I don't know if you've ever seen it, The Wire was also produced there, which is also a very good show.
Better than 000?
Never seen that one. 000?
You need to. Well, anyways, look. Speaking of
like the words or the numbers.
Words.
So
Not
Zero,
better.
zero, zero.
Nothing better than the Sopranos, bro.
Well, you know, anyway, talking about tourism.
I don't know. I think Peaky Blinders is up there.
A few months ago, we went to Colorado, right? And one of the things that we did is snowboarding/skiing, right?
Oh yeah.
The thing is that the year prior to this time, they went without me, and all I heard is that he was the best one at snowboarding. I was like, damn. Thank God he's here this time so he could teach me, right? Because I've never been snowboarding. I don't skateboard, right? And everybody said to me, yeah, no, get with him. He's going to teach you how to do it, this and that. I was like, all right, cool.
Just making it seem a lot more like they were just like,
No,
out
they
of
were
all of
telling me,
us, he just caught on better.
No,
And I was
hold
like,
on.
okay.
So, everybody, I was like, hey, just to let y'all know, I might get it down within 5 minutes. And they're like, nah, you're lying. You're going to bust your ass and we're going to be laughing at you. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. We went up the training one first. Like
Yeah, the little kitty ones where it's like French fry, pizza.
yeah. So we went up to that one first, right? And I'm all nervous and stuff. And he's like, bro, you're good. Just stand up like this and you're good. I was like, all right. So I tried to stand up and I couldn't, right? And then I see him stand up and go, and I'm like, damn, if he was the best one looking like this, I just wonder how everybody else looked, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Because the hardest part is getting up. Because as soon as you try to like straighten your board out, you start sliding.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I finally get up, right? And then go down a little bit, bust my ass, right? I'm like, damn. Oh, well, let's try it again. I got back up. This time I just went all the way down. Okay. Nothing, didn't fall, nothing. And when I get down, this motherfucker still hasn't made it down yet.
Oh shit! I was taking my time. No, we'll get into it. Like,
so finish. I was like, what? Like, this isn't hard at all. Like, you know me, right? Like, I used to ripstick a lot.
Yeah.
Snowboarding is the exact same thing as ripstick.
I mean, I've never done that or.
I go back up.
You saying I don't skateboard or anything with your fucking ripsticks?
Because
a whole lot less people ripstick.
It's not a skateboard, like,
but a whole lot less people ripstick than skateboard.
I don't think anyone to this day owns a ripstick, honestly. Didn't
sure,
you buy a fake ripstick?
I'm pretty
like
sure
an off-brand one?
You could find one like on Amazon. Or
so
something.
I had two. One got stolen and one broke, I think.
Which one was you had the one that had the middle part that like spun?
No, that was Beto.
That was Beto. Okay.
So we kept doing the practice one, right?
French fry.
And then he was like,
pizza.
Well, we weren't skiing, we were snowboarding.
Okay.
So he was like, hey, I told him, I was like, hey, record me while I go down, and when I'm down there, I'll record you. Right? So I went down, no falling, nothing. He got back he gave me his phone. It was 50-second video, right? Down the slope. I was recording him from the bottom. The video was nearly 3 minutes. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, but I'm like, so I was like, all right, whatever. And then I was like, all right, I think I'm done. He was like, nah, let's go to the big slope. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. On the way up, we took shots. And then getting off of the
little thingy
what's the thing called?
I don't know what they're called, but the gondola, whatever.
Yeah, what is it?
The lifts.
The
Oh,
lifts.
just called a lift?
Yeah.
Okay, getting off the lift. I was like, hey, I've never done this before. How do I get off the lift? He was like, just take one foot off of the snowboard and use that foot to get off. I was like, all right, cool. I tried it. Put my foot down.
Ate snow.
I fell backwards and the seat just dink. I was like, fuck.
Bro, it's hard because it's like always moving. You know, of course,
it's always
time.
So like you obviously have to have one foot loose, and you can't like have your both feet tied on it because that's gonna you're gonna lose mobility.
Right.
So like you obviously have to just like jump and be able to like kind of navigate with your loose foot, all while like still trying to.
That seems like you gotta have a little bit of experience on it.
Didn't have any experience. Fell.
But even then, like after you do it the first time, there's no guarantee you're gonna catch it the second time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time I do it, I'm like, damn.
This
I
is
just really
sketchy.
hope I don't make the fool out of myself. Like,
All right, so we're on the top of the slope, right? And I was like, all right, let's just go for it, right? The thing is that the big one is much steeper and obviously much longer, right?
Of course.
So I start heading down. You know, on the small one, you don't catch that much speed, right? So you don't necessarily need to know how to slow down.
How to slow down, right?
So I didn't know how to slow
So
down.
you never took into thought that you're like, maybe I might go fast one of these days.
Right. So we start off, and I'm smoking this dude. I'm
Also, take into account you also have more body weight on you, so of course you're gonna go fast.
True. But all right, so I start smoking them. Don't know how to slow down, and there is a pile of snow, just loose snow.
Is it soft snow though?
No.
No. It's not soft snow. It's not like that soft snow.
It was not soft snow. It was not soft snow.
It's like the snow that they take and they like.
It's like you mean fresh powder?
Dude,
fresh powder. Yeah.
He's seen the whole thing happen.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I happened to like going down.
He
Like,
had already fallen, so he was just sitting down.
I was
looking at
catching
me.
speed, so like I kind of like fell over a little bit.
Right.
Like I stopped, and then I look down and I see that he's going.
So I hit the pile of snow, and my snowboard just shoots out from under me. I do a whole flip, land on my hip, roll backwards, hit my head, and just sit up. And I look around like, damn, I hope no one saw that shit. And this motherfucker just looking at me. And it takes him like 2 minutes to get down there because this motherfucker doesn't know how to snowboard.
Oh man.
He's like, hey, bro, you good? I'm like, yeah, I just.
I would have
Let
came
me-
here sooner, bro, but I can't do it.
I was like, yeah, bro, let me just sit here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then after that, we both got up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And we went. And then it healed up and then off again. So I went down that, and then I stopped a little bit, looked up. He wasn't even there no more. I was like, damn. So I waited for like 5 minutes, didn't see him. I was like, damn, I don't know what happened. So I just went. I went the whole way. It took me like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm at the bottom waiting for this dude. 20 minutes goes by, don't see him. 30 minutes goes by, don't see him. 40 minutes goes by, don't see him. My cousin comes up to me. She was like, hey, if you're done, just go ahead and put your stuff up. I'll wait for him. I was like, all right, cool. And keep in mind, there's a line to put your stuff back up.
Right.
I waited. It took me 30 minutes to put my stuff back up. Come
Damn.
back, and I asked her, he's not back down here yet? She was like, nope. I was like, he probably busted his ass or something. And then I see the fucking ambulance snowmobiling up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like 20 minutes after that, and we're like, what? Something must have happened to this motherfucker. And then we turn around and turn back around. This motherfucker's hunched over, like with his hands out over the snowboard, slow as fuck going down. He doesn't even make it all the way to the bottom. He just stops, takes his fucking snowboard off, and walks the whole way.
Oh.
Dude, it took him forever to go down that fucking thing. I don't know how the fuck or what the fuck you were doing, or why you even told me
honestly,
to go
man,
down that
I think
fucking thing.
that last one, I think that's cap. Because I'll tell you for a fact, the last good like segment of it, I didn't write down anymore, because I couldn't catch my grip. But I'll start it off from the beginning. So on the first kiddie slope, whenever he was like that, he went down like in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I had the video. It's 50 seconds.
Yeah, I know. From last year, from the first time that I had ever gone snowboarding, I learned how quickly it can go south.
Okay.
Which he did like not even like 20, 30 minutes later, right?
But no, so he was scared because he'd never seen a big man move like that
No,
before.
but
like,
it is dangerous to snowboard because it's really easy to break your leg. Like
Yeah.
anybody, it's really easy.
Especially when you're like your stuff's
Cause
fixed.
legit, cause
but
you can't go anywhere. So your legs are in the stationary. So if you try to move, you don't know what's gonna move and what's not
Yeah.
gonna move.
so
true, I guess.
that's why I've always kind of like tried to take my time, like even like on the kiddie one, like what I want to do is like try to like steer more than anything.
Right.
The way that I figured like how to stop, because you're supposed to like lean back
Lean
pick
back
your-
and like even out your board, right?
and pick up your toes. That's a little bit hard. So what I've always gotten to do, if I end up going fast enough and I want to stop, I just throw myself off to the side. I mean, keep in mind I have a full-on parka. I got waterproof pants. I got gloves on. So if anything else goes to fail, the friction will stop me, right? And I do that, and you can ask anybody to this day. That's my stopping method. Like,
No, after I fell, after I took that big fall, on the rest of the way down, I learned how to slow down.
I'm
So I was
glad
like,
you did.
It's the exact same thing as Ripstick. Exact
Yeah.
same thing.
so whenever he busted his ass, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, I could like that happened. So the reason that like I avoid, because the first time I ever went down, I would go like 200, 300 foot stretches, like hauling ass.
Right.
And I'd be like, okay, like for my own good, like I'm gonna slow down now, right? I'm gonna throw off myself to the side, I'm gonna stop, and then I'll start up again. So it was after like I had done this probably like 6-7 times. where I was like, you know, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Why don't I just like keep going? Like maybe after a certain point, because of my body weight, maybe I won't pick up any more speed, right? So very quickly, I got to a point that was really fast. I was like, I could just keep doing this all the way and I'll be good, right? Like I just gotta stay still, no sudden movements, I'll be fine, right? So I don't know how, same exact thing that happened to him. My board caught on something, and instead of me flipping like he did, my hands went out in front of me and I landed on my chest, like bad.
Lost the air out of your chest?
No, I didn't lose air, but like I hit myself good. And then like I picked myself up and I sat there and I was like, I breathed and I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Well, that hurts. When I tell you that night I got into the hot tub, I was chilling, I was relaxing. The next day I woke up.
Had a bruise?
I had no. I never got a bruise, but I had like pain. Like if I took like deep breaths, like I had a pain. I fly back into Houston. For like a week, I have a pain. A week and a half, we get back together like at someone's house for like a party. Hey man, how was the trip? Hey man, seriously, my ribs still hurt. I was looking it up. I really wouldn't dismiss it if I had a bruised rib.
A bruised rib,
yeah. But I never.
All the time though.
But yeah, it does.
But you wouldn't think like I'm getting it from falling on snow, snowboarding.
That's just hard as concrete.
No, it's hard as concrete.
Is.
But you wouldn't think like, oh, I fell off my snowboard just going itty bitty,
Nah, bro, I was going when I fell, dude. I was like, oh shit.
He felt like he was fast. He probably must have been going like 30 miles an hour.
30, 40 miles an hour down the fucking thing. Just
hell no. My grandma had a little hill. Well, her house was like on top of the hill, and then like the backyard would like slow down. So like whenever it snowed at her house, we'd pull out the sleighs and just shh. And sometimes the snow wouldn't be snow. It would it'd be liquid ice and it would just freeze in the water.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like this much, like at least 10 inches worth of ice, and then like you could see the grass underneath it, bro. And like my grandma, she legit lives like, I think if I'm not correct, it's like 3 acres worth of like land, like from the front yard to where like the house is a football field, and then from the back porch to where like the tree line starts is like another maybe 2 football fields and a half.
damn.
Like it's
Like nothing but ice.
bro, nothing but ice. And like now imagine you're walking out there. The only way to get to the car where in the gravel is on a little pathway of concrete that also has ice over it. And it's not like a little 20, 30 feet. I'm talking about like you got to walk like a good distance to get to the gravel. And bro, when I tell you we couldn't leave to go to school, bro, I stepped outside, walked onto the driveway to get to the car.
Right.
I slid so far out into the grass, like I had to like punch holes in it so I could step and take myself back. It was crazy.
Dude, I think we all think
That the bags were a good idea.
That's a little Django reference.
Little Django reference.
For all the people that haven't seen the movie.
No, we don't got extra bags.
I feel like living in the South, the best thing is that, things do freeze over, right? But it happens rarely. And
like last year.
That was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah. Because that was whenever we first came back from the Colorado trip. We came back a day early.
It was 2 years
We
ago?
came back a day early because we thought we saw how bad it was supposed to be.
But that was a year ago.
No.
I swear that was a year
That was
ago.
2021.
Yeah, that was last year.
That was last year.
No. Sorry.
Yeah,
Was it
because
last
we
year?
just went to.
I swear, I was about to say like,
Damn,
it
bro,
was
that
not
feels like
2 years.
forever to go.
No, it does feel like forever ago, but now that was
That
last year.
was 2 years ago. That was barely last year. Damn.
Dude. Nah, but the
Okay,
thing
yeah.
is,
Now that I think about January and then March and all the events, it was last year.
But
Damn, I could have sworn that was 2 years ago.
one of the
say.
bad things about Texas.
2
is that
years
it
ago
gets
is barely. Yeah, that's true.
hot.
It's
Fucking-
stupid because I remember we used to hang out a lot in the summer. We used to walk everywhere, ride a bike somewhere. I don't think I'd be
It
able
wasn't
to,
this hot.
I don't think I'd be able to do that right now.
Well, yeah, it's because we're not outside all the time.
But
anymore.
that's not the point
No, but
though. Like
so
even
a lot of
still,
people say like this isn't the same Texas heat.
fucking global warming, bro.
No one knows what the fuck's going on. but
Climate
this
change. That's what's going on.
we need Thanos.
Nah, there's a.
I agree. I just
There-
hope I'm not one of the half that gets dusted off.
Hey, if you are, it is what it is.
It
It
is
is, it is what it is.
You should have prayed a lot
At
more.
that point, it's pretty much like a 50-50, right?
Half.
If you or another person, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It's crazy because it could be all 3 of us live, but our entire family gets wiped.
I'm fine with that.
No, but yeah.
Now, yeah, we're gonna leave it off there. Thank y'all for watching. We'll catch y'all. I don't know when, but we'll catch y'all again.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Bye, guys.